Up, guys? What is up? What is up? What is up? You are listening to the third episode and watching of the Dreams podcast. Man, I'm so glad to be back. I hope y'all enjoyed the last two. But we're going to roll right into it. And of course, the first thing that I got is a quote. Alright, and this quote is. This was said, I don't really know if it's a quote, but it was in a video that I saw on TikTok, and it's by a guy named Will Tidwell. Correct me if I'm wrong. He's a motivational speaker, just good guy. And here's the quote. It says, "You can't share your dreams and your goals with everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve to have that type of access to you. They don't see the same things as you see when you dream." What I got from that is there are going to be people who don't believe in you, and it may be your own family and your friends. He also did say that, but I didn't include that. There should be nobody who has the type of access to your mind and your goals. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your parents, your girlfriend, wife, whatever. You have certain goals in your mind, certain things you want to strive for. And there's no one out there that needs to have that access to you because they can rip it away like that. And I have shared my goals with tons of people, and I saw this video and I was like, I understand why he said that. I do. So, that's just something to think about. You don't have to share every single bit of piece of your goal with someone because they can rip it out of your hand like that. Because they might not believe in you, so they might doubt you, and all of a sudden your mind gets so messed up to the point where you aren't thinking straight and you lose your track to that dream, right? So that's just a quote for today. And to really start into it, I have a story. And I think a lot of you know who this kid is. I hope you do. Hope you have, if you have TikTok, I guess. But there's one person I want to talk about because he's really inspired me. He's really caught my attention. His name is Samuel Weidenhofer. I believe that's how you say it. He's from Australia. He's 18. And he is famous on TikTok. Now, he's famous because of how kind and caring and how great of a human he is. And if you don't know who this kid is, please look him up on TikTok. Or any social media. But he goes around and he got famous, went viral because of a video he made where he made a sign he put on the ground and said, "Free hugs for anyone who is having a bad day or struggling with something." And he blindfolded himself. And people came up, gave him random hugs, and he just told them how much he appreciated them and how much that they meant to this world. And I thought that was amazing. I really did. And the whole reason, and he also goes around, he goes up to people, he says, "What can I do to make you smile?" And they'll say like, "Oh, basketball," or "Oh, strawberries," or something. He'll go and he'll buy a basketball jersey or basketball for this guy, and he'll buy some strawberries for this girl. And it just makes him smile, and it's made me smile just watching it because there are great people out there who have been bullied, and he has admitted he has been bullied about his speech, the way he looked, dressed, I don't know. And I'd love to talk to him to get to know the real reason. But the main thing that I got from this was you don't know what those people are going through every day, and you can impact their life like that. And I think that's amazing. I really do, because I think that some people get to the point where they're being talked down so much, they're being bullied, whatever it is, and they take it out on everybody else. No. Make it good. Basically say, "Hey, you drove me to be a better person. You drove me to be a good person. So I'm going to do this." And I appreciate this guy. And I hope one day I can talk to him and get him on here maybe and just show him how much I appreciate what he does, and that he makes me smile no matter if I ever meet this kid or not. And he's doing a great job. So I appreciate you Samuel. But yeah, you'll go follow his TikTok. So now, The next thing that I really want to talk about is it's kind of a personal thing to me. It's what motivated me to travel for school. I've talked to a lot of people that I know that have gone off and gone away from the state of South Carolina for school, and the biggest thing for me was baseball, of course, but I got to start over, I guess you would say. I got to go see people that I don't know. Nobody knows who I am. I got to start over to make an impact on people, and I think I've done a great job so far, and I'm gonna keep getting better. But I think that's one thing. But the baseball side was I got an opportunity. It was the only opportunity I had out of high school to play, and I got an opportunity. I took it. I basically said, you know what? Someone believes in me. Someone's gonna give me an opportunity. Why don't I go prove it that I can play? Why don't I go prove to everybody who did doubt me, who did say, "Oh man, you're not big enough. You don't throw hard enough to play college ball and stuff like that." And look, I don't play at a big school. I don't play it in Division 1, nothing like that. But I will tell you right now, I have gotten 10 times better since I went to that school because it showed me that somebody cared that I play and somebody wants me to keep playing, keep striving. So shout out to Coach Stowers for that. I appreciate you for that, man. Um, I'm doing my best to help us win a championship, and but to really answer that, what motivated me to travel to Kentucky, 7 hours from here, with the chance to get to start, I guess you would say, a new life to impact people. I left my past here and I started something new and I went out there and I've impacted so many people. I've made great friends, people that are going to be in my wedding, people that are going to be a part of my children's lives, people that I will never forget because of the impact they made on me as well. And I go to a Christian school, so it's not this big old party school. It's not a huge school. There's only about 600 kids there. It's not a big campus or anything. So we're really tight, really, really tight. Um, and I love it. I love it. My freshman year was kind of hard just because of moving away from school and stuff, but I learned to accept where I was and accept my life and realize, hey, you can do so many good things here. And so I took that and I did what I did and I did what I was supposed to do and I'm having a blast there. I'm having a blast playing, um, and just having a blast getting to know the game more and getting to be around people that have impacted me and that will be in my life forever. You know, and so to take on to that is there's a lot of advice that I could give to kids out there, um, on someone doubting you, on someone bullying you, on someone basically trying to tear you down for no reason. And I guess the advice that I would say to that is, like I said in past episodes, you are your best self. If you are happy with yourself, who cares? Who cares? Like the Samuel guy and Will, they understand, they get it, they understand that if you're happy with yourself, it doesn't matter what other people think. And their lie and I've looked up and I've researched and I've listened to Will a lot, and he went through a tough life. He went through a tough hard time, and there's a lot of you out there, a lot of people out there who have gone through tough times, and you got to make the most out of it. And I think him speaking to people and posting videos and posting podcasts and all that stuff, it's really helped people to realize like, hey, you're not alone out here. You're not, and I just want to say that, God has blessed us all in certain ways, and there may be things that people don't like. People don't understand why this is in my path. Why did he put these people in my life? Why did I promise you that in the end you're going to realize like this is the best part. This is what should have happened, and I'm glad it did happen. You know, and so you know I just I want people to smile. I want people to feel like their time here is the most, like, is the best thing that has ever happened. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people who I wouldn't say are lazy or average, but there's a lot of people who love being average, and I don't know why. And when I say being average, I mean like, oh, they're okay, like, oh, they have a a job that makes them money. They go home, see their dogs, whatever, cat, whatever, watch a TV show, blah blah blah. They don't they don't really think about, you know, going out and doing something for someone. You know what I mean? And it look, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes when I say that, but what I mean by that is like you never know what someone's going through in a day, and you never know how much your impact could have on them. What I mean by that is like pay for the person behind you in the drive-through, or go up to someone and say, "Hey, how are you doing today? Are you having a good day? Like you need a hug or something? Like And if they're not having a good day, sit and listen to them. Listen to them. Have a conversation with these people. And you may never see them again or speak to them again. And I promise you, that little impact, that little 5-minute conversation, that little gesture is going to go a long ways, and it's going to make their days a whole lot better. So go out there, get out there, and help someone, make them smile, because I promise you, it makes you smile too. It's made me smile when I've helped people. And I promise you, it makes Samuel and it makes Will smile so much when they get a comment back saying, "I love what you do. Please keep doing it. Never stop." I don't have a lot of listeners right now. I don't have a lot of viewers on YouTube right now, but I promise you that there's going to be someone who listens or sees a video and they smile and they're like, "Wow, I'm so glad he posted that." And I hope there's people out there that do that. And I've gotten a couple comments on the podcast and a couple people wanted to be on it and stuff. But as I grow, as we all grow and learn different things, we're going to get to the point where it's so much easier, it's so much better to just realize, like, man, I love making people smile. I love impacting people. And I just can't say it enough, like, you are as happy as yourself. I said that totally wrong. Said that totally wrong. You are as happy as I don't know how to like say it right. Like if you look in the mirror and you say, "I like the way I look. I like my smile. I like the way I dress," stuff like that, then don't worry about what other people say. Don't. Because it's not going to matter in the end. It's not going to. All right? And again, to reiterate, your goals are your goals. Don't let someone drown them. Don't let someone flush them down the toilet, man. You want to do something, you go do it. Seriously, you want to be a valedictorian, go do that. If you want to become a nurse, do it. If you want to own a small business, do it. If you want to be a professional athlete, do it. Don't let people get in your way. Don't let people stop you just because of your size and the way you talk. Well, like, don't let people get you down on the dumb reasons. Okay? I love every single one of y'all who listens and just people in general because we've all been through tough times, but we're all going to get through it. Okay? So, again, shout out to my man Will and Samuel. I appreciate everything you guys have done, and I appreciate you putting smiles and putting things into people's head that, like, hey, I can get through this. Okay? So, shout out to them, and shout out to you guys for just paying attention and listening and understanding that everything's going to be all right. Okay, so I appreciate y'all listening and y'all watching. If you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go do that. I will be posting these a lot more now that I have actual camera instead of my phone. So yeah, have a good night and love y'all.